type of companion you need, I can provide.
The little boy beside her looks at you. He picks his nose.
We're waiting for Joe. Hello, lady.
The little boy beside her looks at you. He picks his nose.
We're waiting for Joe. I miss Joe.
I cannot believe a sorcerer slipped through our fingers.
Bad things under the sand are gone now, but things still smell fishy, so they do, yet nothing smells fishier than you! Oh, goody! You're a good... whatever you are. Wait a minute, what are you? You don't smell like you look. You smell... rotty. Ooh, that happens to me too. Got any left? I like bad liver. The bad things under the sand are gone now, but things still smell fishy, so they do, yet nothing smells... That makes me sad. I'll chase the bad things away. Oh, goody! You're a good... whatever you are. Ooh, that happens to me too. Got any left?
Get the hell out of here. I'm done talking.
Dallas and her sorcerer mock fight in the dust. Little Alexander gives you a glum look. His lower lip protruding, he folds his arms and scowls. Dallas and her sorcerer mock fight in the dust. little Alexander. Dallas and her sauce, little Alex.
Come on.
Give up, sorcerer. Why? You're no better than the lizards.
You have to stay dead, Alexander.
Ah,
Get her,
they
Dallas.
were right
Get
about
that
me.
sorcerer.
I'm just another useless elf. Might as well have rotted in the death fog. What's even the point? Come on. Lives are at stake.
I won't surrender. I'm going to send you to Fort Joy, you horrible sorcerer. You can stay there with the dirty lizards and Joe's mum until you're cured.
Useless. Bloody useless. Might as well have rotted in the death fog. What's even the point?
You're the sorcerer, Mary Lane.
Oh, I'm always the sorcerer.
I'm approaching you.
I smell cabbages. There's sauce around here.
Alexander,
Get her, Dallas. Get that sorcerer.
Come on. Lives are at stake.
Yeah? You're good with the magisters caging anyone up that looks at them funny.
The cook nods at you curtly.
Remember what I told you. Betray my trust, and you'll pay, just like those magisters did.
Get you something, friend.
I don't think you know even a small...
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you. She fixes you with a sultry look, and when she speaks, it's like listening to honeyed smoke.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just the demure yet sexy maid. I was in here clearing up and I saw these clothes. I couldn't resist. Please don't punish me.
She gives you a cool look, then a flirtatious smile.
Not in the mood for games? Me neither. So what shall we do? Would you like me to dance for you? Or would you like to hear a poem? I like a lover who likes the arts. Here we go. A princess was once locked indoors.
She looks around at the stone walls of her room, then takes a step towards you.
She tended to get very bored.
She arches an eyebrow and takes 2 more steps towards you. She takes 2 more steps towards you.
A huntress did save her.
She gives you a wry smile that makes her eyes twinkle.
The princess embraced her. And then whispered, "That doesn't rhyme, and you can thank me later."
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns...
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm not in the mood for games. Me neither. So what shall...
She comes to you, drapes her arms around your neck, lays her head upon your shoulders, whispers,
"Take me."
She takes you by one manicured hand. With the other, she reaches for your face and discovers your truth. You are not living, nor dead. She pauses. She smiles.
Oh my. You're undead. Darling, why didn't you say?
Her world explodes. In bliss.
Good morning, lovebirds. Holy hells, an undead! Again, Zara? Really?
You know me, Gil. Leave her alone, Gil. This one's mine.
Listen, Bonebag. We're killing you and we're taking all your stuff. That's the deal. Ready?
A lizard, tall and beautiful.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just the demure yet sexy maid. I'm so sorry, madam. I shall remove these clothes immediately.
She gives you a cool look, then a flirtatious smile.
Not in the mood for games? Me neither. All right, darling. I'll dance.
She closes her eyes. She's motionless for a moment, as if listening for music that only she can hear. And then, almost imperceptibly at first, her hips begin to sway. As she finds the rhythm of the song that only she can hear, but as she sways and moves with elegance and grace, at once beguiling and raw with pure emotion, you realize you hear the music too.
But darling, why ever not? Darling, you're undead. Be still my beating heart. No offense. Honey, I should be paying you. Wait! How about afterwards? I give you your money back, if you're worth it. Well, good. Come on over here then, and show me what I've been missing.
Her world explodes in ecstasy.
Good morning, lovebirds. Holy hells, an undead. Again, Zara? Really?
You know me, Gil. Leave her alone, Gil. This one's mine.
Listen, Bonebag. We're killing you, and we're taking all your stuff. That's the deal. Ready?
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns...
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just the demure... I'm so sorry, madam. I shall remove these clothes immediately.
She gives you a cool...
Not in the mood for games. All right, darling.
She closes her eyes. As she finds the rhythm, you realize you hear the music too.
But darling... Why, darling... Honey, I should be paying you. Wait! How about afterwards? You animal! Get out of here! And don't expect no money back neither!
She studiously turns her back on you. She daggers you with a look.
Get away from me, wench!
She daggers you with a...
Get away from me!
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you. She fixes...
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just the demure yet sexy...
She purses her lips, tuts. Tut, tut, tut.
Not so fast, little lady. These things take time. If you're not in the mood for games, would you like me to dance for you? Or would you like to hear a poem? All right, darling.
She closes her eyes. As she finds, you realize you hear them.
But darling, honey, I should be paying you. Wait! You animal! Get out of here! And don't expect no money back neither!
She studiously turns...
One night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
She studiously ignores.
Would you want tree stock?
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
Whatever.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away.
Would you want tree stock? Good. Keep it that way.
Too careful, you know.
Would you want tree stock? Good. Curiosity kills the cat.
She studiously ignores.
Right as rain, Hilka.
Hilga jabbers excited. Hilga jabbers.
Or drink, or what?
Nice ode. Never understood elves, though.
I'm telling you, if they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
Yeah? You're good with the majesty.
A look of recognition passes across his face.
What are you waiting for, my lady? The experience of a lifetime awaits upstairs, and the door to you is open.
He rolls his eyes at you, then gets back to work.
It's a dull choice, but I suppose you want what you want. Stew is a special order from the kitchen, on account of you being an elf. As you wish. You'll find her in the kitchen, predictably.
He dips his head in acknowledgement and turns away. He gives you the slightest...
What are you waiting?
He rolls his eyes at you, then gets back to...
They lose themselves to ancient worlds. Lost in memory.
Hello, my friend. I'm so relieved now that my precious cargo has been returned to me. So very, very...
The spirit seems more aware of her surroundings than before. She sees you, gives...
Bring it home. Let me rest.
The cook nods at you.
Remember what I told you.
A lizard, tall and beautiful...
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just the demure yet sexy maid. I'm so sorry, madam. I shall remove these clothes immediately. But mistress, these...
She bats her eyelashes.
Mind helping me?
She sighs.
Not in the mood for games. Mina, all right, darling.
She closes her eye. As she finds the... You realize you hear them...
But darling, honey, I should be paying...
Her world in bliss.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a van.
An elf?
Telling you, if they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to escape.
But Mother, I'm sleeping.
You got a pick and you can trust.
You got that right, Hilda. You got that right.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. Curiosity kills the cat. I'll get...
A lizard, tall...
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. I'm so sorry, madam. I shall remove these clothes immediately. But mistress, these clasps and straps, they're so difficult for my...
She bats her eyelashes as she turns...
Mind helping me?
She holds the robe to her, turns to face you. A mischievous smile plays across her lips. Then she lets the robe fall to the floor. Her mouth opens to form a perfect O of mock horror. Then she grins.
Take me.
She takes you by one manicured hand. With the other, she reaches for your face and discovers your truth.
Oh my. You're undead.
Her world explodes. In ecstasy.
Good morning, lovebirds. Holy hell's an undead. Again, Zara? Really?
You know me, Gil. Leave her alone, Gil. This one's mine.
Listen, Bonebag. We're killing you and we're taking all your stuff. That's the deal. Ready?
But threatened by the void, they rise together, chasing off the darkness with the light.
Curiosity kills the cat. Forgets its death before You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
What about that? Writer's radio.
Oh, my darling. You're so very good at what you do. I hope you're not sore about what just happened.
She returns the smile with interest, a twinkle in her eye.
It was worth it, wasn't it? Now, baby, you should leave.
She thinks for a moment.
Do I want to go again?
She looks you up and down, starts to laugh. Ruefully, she shakes her head. Then she studiously turns her beautiful back to you.
Goodbye, lover.
She turns to you, gives you a sad smile.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard.
You gotta pay.
Then you're an idiot. Would you want tree stock?
You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust.
Did you? Tell me, how was it? My friend Thatcher here reckons she'd like to do the same, despite the fact that it could see her posted to Fort Joy. I think she's crazy. What say you?
What about that? Right as rain, Hilka.
Wipe that look off your face, Thatcher. It's still not worth getting sent to Fort Joy, I'm telling you.
Thatcher shrugs into her beer, unconvinced.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. Would you want tree stock? Did you? Tell me, how was it? My friend... There, Thatcher, I told you. It's just not worth the risk.
Thatcher shrugs into her beer. She studiously ignores.
You gotta pick who you can trust.
Curiosity kills the cat.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
This has been a difficult day. I think I shall retire. Curiosity kills the cat.
He gives you a nervous grin.
I did promise you the experience of a lifetime.
His lip quivers. You expect him to be afraid, but he's not. He's ashamed.
They have me over a barrel. They do. You have to believe me. It's hard enough to earn a crust around here, and me and the young'un, we've been starving. My lady, the little un was left with me when my wife died. She won't make it without me, the poor child. Livy. The child's name is Livy. She stays in the kitchen while I work. Go look. I swear it's true. But if I'm dead, who'll look after the child?
Relief floods his face.
Thank you. Thank you for your mercy. Livy's life depends on it. Now, I'll get back to work, if you don't mind. I'll keep my head down and my nose clean.
He dips his head in acknowledgement and thanks.
Fill up on tails, little poachers past. A feast not for the belly, but the mind.
Hello to you.
If they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
The cook nods at you curtly.
Remember what I told you. Betray my trust, and you'll pay, just like those magisters did. Livy, you say? The child of Loverick? Livy was no child of Loverick's.
The cook slides a wooden spoon into a simmering pot of broth. She lifts out a goat skull, hooked through the eye socket.
This is Livy. Was Livy. Loverick didn't like goats. Once I'm through boiling her bones, he'll be rid of her for good. Good luck to you, but please, I need to get back to work.
The cook nods at you.
Remember what I told.
That lying waiter seems to have legged it.
Yeah? You're good with the magisters caging anyone up that looks at them funny.
Damn right. I got a right outfit, don't I? Let's throw him in a horse roll. He's the great cook.
If it be your
Not for the belly, but the mind. Alas, they lose themselves in ancient worlds. Lost in memory, presence gone from sight. Unlettered by the void, they rise together, chasing off the darkness in the night.
I'm telling you, if they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of. I don't give a rat's ass.
Arguing with Mac is like giving medicine to the dead. He's a... Nice oath.
If they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
An elf sways on her chair. She slides one of her eyes go.
The fog came everyone on. Excuse me.
I don't think an open a smaller good if it beat you on the arse.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
She turns to you, gives you a sad smile, turns away.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away.
Curiosity kills the cat.
And you
Gets
can't be
a
too
sense of
careful,
Fort
you know?
Joy.
If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard.
Connects the wisdom of the ages.
Hey,
Learn from flesh and bone. Fill up on tales lived by cultures past.
What would I do?
A feast not for the belly, but the mind.
Be glad you don't have to witness this.
Alas, they lose themselves to ancient worlds. Lost in memory, present gone from sight. Threatened by the void, they rise together, chasing off the darkness with the light.
Yeah, you're good with the magicians caging anyone up that looks at funny.
Damn right. I got a right to live, don't I? Throw 'em in a hole for all I care. It's the great good.
An elf connects the wisdom of the ages. Learn from flesh and bone, both left behind.
Fine, Bob, you're a hero.
Not a good time to be bringing a litter into the world, I'll tell you. But young love beats common sense every time.
I love my bridge. Oh, hello there. A fine day it is, and the finest day for a wee saunter through the trees it is too. Not even any void-woken left. Oh, just the best. Just the bee's knees, really. I've made more money today than in the last month combined, thanks to a group of magisters who were in such a hurry they didn't have time to haggle. Some sorcerer who fled by earlier, and she paid a handsome toll too. Glory, what a marvellous day. Isn't a healthy business environment just wonderful? Grog and his pathetic bridge give me just the little kick of competition I need to improve my service. And increase my prices.
Marge bats his eyelashes at you. You can't quite tell whether he's serious or not.
What? After all we've been through together. Truly, who has the finer bridge here? You should be working on eliminating the weakest link. Which, in case it isn't crystal clear, is Grog. Well, good. Whoa, not so fast. I do try to be nice about it and all that, but this bridge is Marge's business. Since it is such a fine day, I can let you pass at a discount if you entertain me with tales of valiant void-woken battle. Otherwise, full price.
Resting his kindly face on steepled fingers, Marge eagerly awaits your tale. Wide-eyed, Marge nods in appreciation at your tale.
Now that is a story. For that, you can pass for a pittance. Over you go, and be sure to appreciate the bewitching views as you cross my magnificent bridge. Nothing better than being your own boss in life.
Where is his head? Where is his heart? Speak! Bring me the head of the snake, Garvin. Murderer, traitor, worm, rotted.
Back so soon? I said get rid of him, not natter with him like two old ladies. Kill him! Kill him now! If you won't pay, you only beta trolls hide under bridges. Only beta trolls hide under bridges. There's no such thing as too dominating. If you have to think, why not think big? Only beta trolls hide under bridges. If you have to think, why not think big? Only beta trolls hide under bridges. Back so soon? I said kill him! Kill him now! Well, I killed them, mind you. They hadn't tongues to bargain. A troll must stand by his principles.
He rubs his leathery hands.
Well, you know what to do. Unless... Sure. And don't even start with me this time. The price is the price.
He smirks as he raises his tree trunk-sized arms overhead and lunges for you. Somehow, you get the feeling that you're actually giving him what he really wanted all along.
Keep it up, puny flesh bag. Your blows mean nothing to me. Only beta trolls hide under bridges.
The spirit urgently passes a hand across the spines.
No, it isn't him. You, my sister. Help me find it. There is little time. This is no time to feign ignorance, my friend. The Doctor's arrogance may end us all. He has released a dark presence upon us. It must never sing the taming. The hymnals must be destroyed. And yet, I see no sign one was ever here. You must help me look.
Her hands fan furiously across the tomes, like a pianist's upon the keys.
You must be feverish, though I wouldn't be surprised. Dr. Davo was surely ill to risk all that he's built here. Now be silent. Your questions vex me, and I have no time for idle chatter.
She hushes you with an index finger held to her own lips, and continues her search.
I can feel my source powers draining at the merest touch. Tenebrium is truly a material of the void.
The great forge is black with a soot of ancient work. Inside is a casting for an ornate handle, flecked with glittering bits.
will be the scorching lightning, the searing pain forever. Here, Utrada. We will be the scorching lightning, the searing pain forever. We will break your branches and ravish your roots until you squeal.
Stand back! Not a foot on these stairs. Whatever words you carry with you, they are warty with futility. I know you for what you are, a mere mouthpiece of deception. It is of no use. The advocate knows the tree belongs to the ring. Oh, I can measure the vile depths of your prevarications by the very pulse of this bleeding forest. You lie, you lie, you lie. Steady as the heart, you lie. Ally, ally. Ally. You may be right, and blood does not lie. Very well, you're not one of the advocate's pets, but my warning still stands. Stand back, not a foot on these stairs. He is the serpent that speaks with 1,000 tongues, except his own. He is the death of the soul, with a smile and a flourish. Heed my second warning. Shun the advocate, whose very sentence is a sentence. Through fog we ride, through blood we wade in search of a name. A demon plots, but with his name we will bind him. This sore of bloody branches knows, but will not speak, just yet. No matter. There is no remedy against patience and torture.
We will flay your every last strip of bark until you bow to the ring.
Don't be casting your long shadows around here, missus.